So yeah, man, I know I'm out here looking like the Wish version of Dead Presidents and The Crow and
Joker.
Thursday and Joker and all this shit.
Why so serious?
Yeah, I had this shit on all day, man, and I don't understand how women do this type of shit. I said that shit to my wife, and she was like, "They don't put that much on." I'm like, "Yeah, I've been outside. I've been outside, and I've been to weddings. I've been to weddings, and the bride has been unrecognizable, and I'd be like." She was pretty. Why the fuck did she do that? And why did all the bridesmaids say, "Yeah, bitch, yeah, that's cool"?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel right now.
I mean, hey man, how long did it take you to put all of it on?
I don't know, probably about like 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, see, that's a whole hour. So you ain't doing it right. You ain't doing it even like how they do it. Like,
but shit. They took an hour, 15 minutes. Well, we all look bogus.
Yeah, they gotta blend it all, and they gotta do all these colors.
And that was the crazy shit, though. I was doing the shit, and I was telling my wife, I was joking. I was like, "Am I blending?" She was like, "I don't know. You playing the makeup?" I said, "Oh my bad. You married a gay nigga. How about that? How you feel?"
Say,
tell your family.
Did you hit your T-zone? Like, did you?
What's that?
It's a makeup term. That's
okay.
how they like.
I forgot your wife knows how to do all that professional shit and all that shit, man. I don't know, man. I was out here. I'm over here cracking and shit like that.
It's different, man.
Yeah. Outside, my wife was like, "Hey, it look kind of good." I was like, "Wait till I get to the light. I look like the Death Becomes Her bitches and shit, man." You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I look like them hoes and shit. Like, I fell down the stairs and broke my neck.
Listen, it's funny because it's like you did that and you were like, "Hey man, I'm trying to go out into the world and like do normal like run errands and shit with that on."
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I was just like, I like my son dressed up as a cop.
Yeah, I should have rolled up on his ass.
And he wanted me to be the bad guy, and so his whole costume came with like a ski mask, and I was like, "Bruh. Listen, son.
Where is this? We ain't got a long time. That nigga trying to get you fucked up. I don't even know where it's at. Wrong.
Yeah. Wrong. I was like, listen, son. You won't understand this today. But Daddy can't be running around this neighborhood.
He gonna pull out his little bullshit badge like, "Oh no, we together."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, get your ass in the cuffs too.
Look, my daddy's a criminal. Like, fuck. You already telling people like, yeah, my daddy has a gun and I know where it is. I was like, no, he does not know where it is.
Not on me.
It's not on me, and he does not know where the gun
when
is.
He started talking, he just get on the ground. Like, hey, my wallet over here.
Gee, and my neighborhood full of cops, bro. Full of cops.
You ain't friends with none of them?
No, not on purpose.
Not friends, but like, hey, I stay over here.
Oh yeah, no, I waved to
them. You seen my wife? You know, the kids and shit.
I waved to them, and that I keep it moving. That's
what I mean by like friends. Not like y'all kicking this shit, but like y'all know me, right?
Yeah, like hey, listen,
I live here.
Hey, and them motherfuckers, you know how when, you know what I'm saying, it was weird, and this is a little change of subject, but what's weird is when you like pulling out of your crib and shit, and you like, you driving, and you see them pull out of their driveway, and they behind you, and you acting like
they work car?
Yeah, and they work car, and you like, damn, I gotta stop at this fucking stop sign.
Then I usually blow past.
Yeah, but he blowing past and shit. He looking at past. She like, nigga, I ain't on duty yet. Like, just go. I was like, I don't know. No, sir, you will not.
We ain't had no beds together, no shit like that.
Yo, like you pulled up behind me. Now my heart rate is up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
And this nigga come flying past me. I'm like, all right, Bob. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, it's funny. This is the name I had him here, Bob.
Like, hey, I don't know. That seems like a very cop name at times. Like.
All right, man. Let's start the show, man.
people on that goofy shit.
These people out here tweaking, bro.
If you ready for the show, say. Say.
All right, welcome to the I Ain't Going Show where anything goes except us. I'm your host, CJ.
On some CJ-ish.
Here with my boy, my co-host, D.
He is in his bag.
And we're here to debate, relate, berate, and be great. And as usual,
it's homie time right now, okay?
Just had a failed, but it went through. Everybody. How's your week been?
I was gonna say, like,
I was airdropping some shit.
I was like, here's some shit. Is there anything failing right now? Let us know.
How's your week been, man?
Week been straight, bro. Like, by the time y'all hearing this, it'll be 2 weekends ago. We got to go kick it, you know what I'm saying, as a group out in, you know what I'm saying, Gatlinburg. Went out to the Gatlinburg, you know what I'm saying, and Tennessee. So got to kick it up there with the homies. And
so now I'm going to do drops, and he's not going to know why I'm shitting on him.
Yep. Damn, I ain't going to hear that shit. But yeah, man, so that was fun, bro. Like, got to get up there with the families, or like, you know, half families, half like friends, man. Just being able to, you know, have that energy. And was glad my kids weren't there though. Like, I know how you feel, bro.
Hate.
I know but your kids, like the kids that was there was precious. Those were like the innocent, like they were like the ones where
it's always precious when it ain't yours.
Yeah, absolutely. Bro, I had I knew your kids were there. And like, as far as you and the other child, Gerald, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might not know who that is.
J-Mac, he been on the show before.
Yeah, exactly. So I knew that they were there, but it was like, I didn't know that. I forgot they were there most of the time, because it was just like, yo, they kicking it with us. They doing their thing, and we doing our thing, and still got to turn up and show out. You know what I mean? And so it was just a good vibe, bro. Just to be able to. Sometimes you need that shit. You need to be able to. I remember like, and just kind of going off on a tangent here, but like I was doing the, you know. Also, this is past Halloween, on the day of Halloween.
Oh yeah, that's why
I was doing
my shit look like this.
You know what I'm saying? So like, we went trick or treating, and one of my neighbors who was kicking it with, she got a cabin up in Blue Ridge.
Okay.
And she was looking at me when we was telling her. She was like, "So like, y'all went up there without the kids?" We was like, "Yeah." Like, she don't have kids. Her and her boyfriend don't have kids. They cool peoples, but she was like, "Yeah." Nah. She was like, "So y'all went up there without your kids? Do y'all travel without your kids?" It was like, "Yeah, nigga." Like, we we take them on trips, and then we do our own trips, and that's a real thing. Like, yo, like sometimes you just like, when you can get it, like the babysitters and get everything lined up, like that is necessary as far as, you know, being in a couple
more years. You putting Brave on a fucking plane,
bro. Like, yo, go ahead, go be with grandparents, go be with the family, go grow and learn them.
It's way better than going down south.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know, man. Down south,
down south was fun,
bro.
But I'm saying for her,
shit,
you ain't built for this, Saint.
I can't wait for my kids to experience Mississippi. I can't wait.
Ooh.
We go and not Jackson, Mississippi. I'm talking about
nigga,
Carthage,
Mississippi,
nigga. Like, where it's like damn near like, hey,
the stove is an hour away.
Yeah, you got to travel to get to.
Oh yeah, the Wi-Fi fucked up.
Yeah, but it's quiet. Now they might not like the quiet, but it's a bunch of fields. It's forest. It's all type of shit. There's three-legged dogs.
Go ahead out here,
there's
get dirty.
Snakes. There's like, you know what I'm saying?
Ass dirty.
Exactly.
Experience some shit. Get bit by some shit.
Yep.
Get chased by some shit.
Yeah. We actually going there. You know what I'm saying, in a couple weeks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we going.
Y'all
there.
going in the fall. Y'all niggas usually go in the summer.
Yeah. We missed it this time. But we get. You know, I'm looking forward to it, because I. Like that's her side, like her family, and it's on her dad's side. and I've known them as long as I've known her, pretty much. And
them niggas be kicking it,
bro. I fuck with them like hard,
too,
bro. Like
them niggas be kicking it.
And
they cool as fuck.
Yeah, they say what's on their mind. They let you know what it is, and they'll make fun of your like city ways real quick. So this like you too bougie, huh? Like you like like hey yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna charge your car out there though?
Man, listen. I'm plotting and figuring that shit out, bro. I'm finding the weird shit where, because like, believe it or not, man, there still is a lot more electric vehicles. I'm just hoping it ain't all the way in Jackson, which is, where they're at. It's like an hour away from Jackson. I will hope there is something close. If not, we just got to rent it. Actually, no. Since my in-laws are going with us, so we need a bigger car. So I won't be taking mine.
Bet.
I won't be taking mine. So we going to probably rent something.
I'm saying, that's fucked up.
Because there was a good thought, though. Because I was like, damn, I didn't think, why the fuck I ain't even mapped this shit out yet? That's why. Because we got that shit planned. Okay. But all in all, bro, like, shit been straight. Like, we had that trip. Coming back from that, I had a busy week.
Man. Shout out all in there.
Man, bro, like, it's always good to have, like, people around you that, like, when you can go on trips and shit just kind of is easy. Like, we all,
just fall in line.
We all got our own ways of doing shit. Like, if we was just our families individually, like, doing a trip, we got certain setups and certain ways that we work that trip, right? How we move around the house that we're in, how we move around if we're going sightseeing and doing all that shit.
Everybody knew.
But everybody knew, it's like, hey.
The Airbnb rules.
Yeah,
all that shit.
Like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of know how to move.
We got to clean up on Sunday. Nigga, we clean up tonight.
Because the worst thing to do is, like, when you go on those trips and it's like that one couple or the one single person that comes and they just don't, they live like they bachelor or some shit or a bachelorette. They got like, they don't really help as much. They just kind of like
do rodeo nigga.
Do a lot of complaining, do a lot of shit. Like it's always something, but like, I feel like we got that connection. And these are homies that you like introduced, that y'all brought us in. So it was even better because it was like, y'all have accepted us over the years, me and my wife, and we just been able to kick it, have a good time, and be, able to like connect on so many different levels, and we all like-minded, you know what I mean? So it just always like turns out to be a good time, and then don't let the homies get together. Then it's like, oh shit, nigga, oh, you do this? Oh, bet. I do that too. Like, hey, look.
There were rules. There were rules.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all niggas ain't just gonna leave us up in here.
Oh yeah,
and niggas is outside. But you know what I'm saying? We was decent with that shit. We didn't come as much as we would have.
They had to come get us a few times.
I mean, but that was like halftime. Yeah. It was like
back in the day, we would have just been
next
out
game. All right, well, we going outside for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You come and get us, we'll be fine. We ain't gonna say shit. But y'all gonna have to come get us though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, and that's just part of it, man. I feel like honestly, that's a whole nother like topic for a whole nother day, because I feel like we need to talk about the fact that like the women today act like they are not accustomed to the way couples hang out. Men get together when we hang out as couples. I know that y'all done seen all the couple shit in the movies and hearing all the like, the new age shit where niggas like are all together, like men and women are together playing games and doing shit. Yeah, that's cool and all, but like let's not forget that we grew up on some like, this is how it is. Like when we all get together, we got our little shit that we do together.
Can we talk about the movies? Can we talk about the movies?
All right, what you got to say about the movies?
Let me stone cold these bitches, because you brought this up. I ain't even got them lined up in my head. Best Man.
What? Tyler Perry.
Why I Get Married.
What?
Another Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah.
Where it be like, hey, everybody kicking it. Then we cut scene to the other shit where Laz Alonso and what you call Angela Bassett, all the
Jump
niggas
in the broom or something.
Jump in the broom.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Where it's just like, all right, niggas doing this, women doing this, but we getting back together to do some shit. But at the same time, it's just like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
Don't act like we finna be all together the whole
all the time.
Like, I ain't never been on no vacation.
Exactly. Yeah. Like honestly, like I think that women,
y'all don't want that neither.
Yeah, women need the time to be able to talk about women things, and that's the thing too that I've gathered from like my wife. It's like they run out of things to say, and then that's when they're looking at it like, where are these niggas? And let's play these games. It's like, hey, listen. Just because y'all didn't get everything out of y'all system don't mean that we ain't like, we more
These
like.
These is the rules.
Because we outside.
These is the rules.
We got a gang of shit to talk about. And guess what? We also got shit that we'll run out and we be silent for a minute and like just smoke like,
you know, nobody say
shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Or, you know what I'm saying? A bear could just break in your fucking car.
That shit. That shit.
So for all the listeners who weren't there, a bear broke in a couple of our cars and all that.
And we want to say it's the same bear because he knew the spot.
Props to the bear though.
Yeah.
The bear ain't tear up nobody car. That nigga ain't tear up no upholstery.
What?
Ain't tear up a car, the car door.
What?
Ain't scratch nothing.
What?
Nigga took what he came in there to get. He even fucked up. He left it out there. Nigga tried to eat my daughter's sidewalk chocolate. Was like, oh, this shit ain't good. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, shout out to the bear, man. I mean,
man. And yeah, that shit was wild, bro. And like me and Ransom, and I want to say, yeah, me, Ransom, Gerald, and
y'all saw the bear,
and Ty actually saw the fucking bear. Like, and this is what's wild is that we out there. Cause Gerald came into the house when we was all in the house. They arrived late. He was like, "Hey man, y'all just arrived here," and he was talking to you and Marlena. He like, "Yo, did y'all just get here?" And we like, "Nah, we been here. Y'all was like the first ones."
Yeah,
it's like, "Nah," and it's dark now. And it was like, "Yo, y'all just get here?" And we like, "Nah." And the moment that he said that, he was like, "Hey, cause all four of your doors open," and we just knew instantly.
Like, this nigga back.
That nigga came back. And so we come outside, you know what I'm saying? We all locked.
Back.
Yeah, we all locked and loaded. Like we all, hey, time to go to work. You know what I'm saying?
You
straight out of Compton.
Like, wrong house.
Bro, we get outside and we realizing that we're looking at the fact that the doors are open and Ty's still in the car, you know what I'm saying, with their daughter, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't even fucking realize that the bear was still there until he got up onto the little ledge and walked his ass up to the thing, up into the forest and shit. And we like, bro, that nigga here. Like, I was like, oh, I'm at the top of the stairs trying to figure out what the fuck just happened. Like, we was out there in nature, bro, for real, for real.
That was a very respectful bear.
Yeah,
I
it was,
ain't got nothing
man.
bad to say about that bear.
Nah, man, he ain't want no
He did eat
problems.
the rest of my, you know what I'm saying, Dorito popcorn.
Which
That's
is
on
fucking
me. That's on me.
Fire, bro.
That's on me. It is.
Hey, y'all think, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, okay, I see what y'all was doing. It's cool because I understand. Leave him in the car. I get you. If you don't want him to
He ain't fuck with us when we was grilling. Hey,
he didn't.
I fuck with that bear.
But at the same time, I'm getting on the fact that you ain't bring those bitches into the house because you know them shits would have been gone just like that bear would have got it. If you'd have brought them shits in the house, it'd have been done. But I see what y'all was doing. Y'all hid them motherfuckers. It was like, no, we're going to leave these in the car.
It was a quarter of the bag left.
For the
we was eating them. No, we was eating them in the car on the way up here. It was a quarter of the bag left, nigga. That's all. And then nigga said,
yeah,
we ain't leave a kernel.
Lick the bag, bro.
Lick the bag. All right, man, let's get into the show, man. Let's get back into the show, man.
How was your week, though?
That's been my week, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to complain about my wife.
We good. No, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We gonna leave that there. We here.
I love my wife, you know what I'm saying? we gonna be together forever.
She know that.
All right. Anyway, how our sponsor, Stogies Tobacconist. Stogies Tobacconist, premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
As you can see on the ticket right here, go to StogiesTobacconist.com. Hit them up for their premium cigars and hit them up for their mobile cigar lounge for your next event. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
Man, listen, they told us and they heard it straight from the owner's mouth. If you mention my name, CJ's name, or the show I Ain't Going show, when you book with them, they're going to give you 12 of them sticks for the free just because you mentioned us. Now, that's just booking. Like, so honestly, like, I ain't trying to just tell y'all how to, you know what I'm saying, finagle the shit, but like, really, it's like, if you paid a book, and you got, you know what I'm saying, 12 niggas or 12, like, it's like, you know what I'm saying, or you got 6 motherfuckers, that's 2 of them things each that y'all get to chill out and smoke for the free before y'all even purchase some of them premium cigars, bro. Like, and then they gonna show you love just off the strength. They gonna teach you things. They gonna do you right by giving you a great ass experience. TVs on the wall, seats, comfortable seats.
What?
Like, I know that a lot of motherfuckers trying to do that shit right now with the mobile cigar lounges, but these motherfuckers did it right. So definitely hit them up. If you don't believe us, call them up.
What?
I know they number on the website. So call them up and say, hey, is these niggas lying? Nope, they ain't lying. Come through. Book with
Whole
us.
time. All right, man. Hey, that was cool. I thought you was about to get on some QVC shit and be like, hey, new deal right now.
Got another one.
All right, man. Let's get into Black History in the Making. Black History in the Making, as we always say. We want to shout out our ancestors for everything they did to us to get to this point. And we also want to shout out the good black people that are doing things right now to help us progress. So I got a clip right now. I'm going to show you some Idris Elba trying to do some cold ass shit. Here you go.
To invest in our storytelling. Our culture has oftentimes been told back to Africans out from outsiders. All you're going to see is trauma, how we were slaves, how, you know, we were colonized, how it's just war. And when you come to Africa and you're raised here, you know that's not true. So it's really important that we own those stories of our traditions, of our country, of our languages, of the differences between one tribe and another. The world doesn't know that. They don't understand it. And it isn't until we have to, if I'm going to live in Accra, I'm going to live in Freetown, I'm going to live in, you know, Zanzibar, I'm going to try and go where they are telling stories. It's going to happen. I'm here to bolster the film industry. That is a 10-year process. I won't be able to do that from overseas. I need to be on the continent.
Shout out Idris, man. You know what I'm saying? Going to the motherland, trying to get the film industry going there, which he made a good point. Like, hey, niggas in Africa is like, why are we hearing our stories from these niggas? They ain't even, we know they from here.
Yeah.
But they ain't over here though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like me trying to tell the story about the Dominicans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. I mean, I guess we ain't gonna see that nigga for a minute because he said it's gonna take like 10 years because he don't want to fuck around.
I mean, look
like,
at Tyler Perry.
I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like Tyler Perry. Like, it took him a minute to actually, you know, build his own studio, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His own, like, you know.
But he on some like, I ain't just gonna go over here and just start shit. Like,
yeah. You gotta get in tune with the people. You gotta be say, hey, look, I'm here,
and they gonna appreciate that.
And
shit.
I'm investing in this. I'm here. I'm not just like throwing money.
I'm moving here.
Yeah, like I'm moving here to live amongst y'all, to learn, to be one, like to be here, like and be like a member here. So that's big ups to him, man. Because it's interesting because I just literally today heard how in Atlanta there was like a studio here that actually had like a not a foreclosure sale but like a liquidation like prop sale, meaning that they were selling off all their props and things like that. And they were saying, well, you know, so one of the not a spokesperson but like one of the people that they interviewed was saying how like, yeah, this is like this is kind of expected because there's a lot of like money being lost in the US from a production standpoint. Duh. Like they're not shooting movies here, and like so production houses are really actually losing money because they're losing money to like the UK and other countries. Yeah. And because they're filming over there and they're doing more of that. And I was just thinking about how like, damn, yeah. And the fact that, you know, platforms like Tubi are allowing people to like be more independent and create their own movies for like way less budget. Like because like a lot of people,
like I took out a loan for $50,000. I made a movie, and that shit going to Sundance,
bro. And this motherfuckers that ain't even spending that much, but you spending like that's a good number because that's a low end like kind of.
Dog, you should have moved $50,000.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
and a lot of people think of like low budget when they hear low budget movies. They don't realize that low budget doesn't mean that the movie's gonna be trash.
No,
low budget actually means that they just didn't have to spend as much to create the vision for it. But the storyline is still dope. The way that they shot it.
How many low budget movies has Ice Cube put out that are good?
Bro, for real.
Like,
and then you get a gang of more money. A24 is big on that.
Them niggas, they love A24.
Yeah, they took over the game really with that because they made it where it's like, look, we are gonna do movies that don't cost as much, but the impact is gonna bring us well beyond what we need. And that's the thing too, is like all these big budget movies.
I watched Jakey Promoters 2 days ago.
Yeah, and it's still like, bro, like sometimes it's like the vision. Now I will say some of them Tubi movies, I be like looking at it and I'm just like, okay, this could have been better, but I do have a much.
It was free, nigga.
It was a much like so. I don't think that paying for it has to do with creativity. Like I think that just because it's free doesn't mean that I don't expect it to at least be at a certain quality.
How much YouTube you watch?
Like I don't watch a lot of YouTube at all.
Okay, but you are aware that it's a lot of shit on YouTube that you watch it for free.
Yeah.
And some of the quality ain't up to where you would want it to be. Same shit. Ads and all. It's just a different platform.
No, and I get that. I think that there still has to be I feel like the movies that we see that make it to like festivals, like a Sundance, have a certain level of quality.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Makes them what they are. Meaning that it's like some like putting it on Tubi, you don't have that expectation of making the movie as the quality that would get to a Sundance. And I don't want to use them necessarily as a standard, but they are pretty much like a standard because they value just good off like independent films that, you know what I'm saying, put in that shit. So all I'm saying is that like I like quality and some of the stuff on Tubi be like
most things like quality.
Like I get that you were able to make this movie, but I feel like you could have put a little bit more into it, and I just don't fuck with the like I'm just not into it because I feel like it was too much. Now the ones that are super over the top, bro, and I don't mean to I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna pass it to you, but like the ones that are, I wanted to say that the ones that are fucking huge budgets and like crazy like cool shit in it don't even be good movies, bro. Like they put so much into the set and making explosions happen and making like the
niggas
visual,
like explosions.
Like sometimes it's still like damn
explosions and titties will get you a long way.
But could you imagine doing a movie like that like you put all that money into doing all that and the movie still bombs and it's still trash? That happens a lot. These studios can't keep up with that. So I feel like the new model is, hey, look, keep that shit low, put a bunch of this shit out invest in a lot of these smaller films that have quality behind them, like quality directors, quality, cast and actors and actresses and all of that shit, bro, is gonna be and then you let the consumers tell you, yeah, that shit was dope. Like I don't need a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like that's what they're saying. So the fact that he's like, as far as Idris is going to,
I forgot we still back.
Yeah, but like he's still gonna further that even more. Like I feel like we're gonna potentially lose even more. And studios here are gonna have to learn they're gonna downsize like a motherfucker. They're already downsizing. Those big studios cost probably more than it. Like how many fucking.
I see a lot of studios. Like you ever been on Waze and it take you another way? You be like, "This is a studio?"
Yeah, like
around here, like in Atlanta, like there's a couple of them down here. I was like, Stone Mountain got a fucking goddamn. That's crazy.
That's what I see. I didn't know that.
Me neither, nigga. I was like, shit. I was just trying to Get something to eat.
Yeah. now I'm pulling up. And this is a gated
what the fuck
fucking
is this studio doing here? Across from
Yeah.
well, it looks like a project.
Yeah.
But to your point, I'm gonna say this, like with that low budget shit, it's like sometimes you go into a dive bar, you pull something out nice.
Oh, yo,
but sometimes you're gonna pull out a 3 or a 4. Be happy with the 6.
Nah, man. I think that there's a level of like if everybody could utilize Tyler Perry as a standard of his style of movie, and you can see the progression and like you can shit on his movies all
that
day.
That nigga took like 10 years to build up his fan base.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but he improved each time, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
But even his first,
but once he had his fan base, it was over with.
But even his first movie was like still quality wise was still a good quality movie. I think it was a Diary of a Mad Black Woman was his first actual film. And that shit right there was like, it felt like a movie. It felt like the cuts, the scenes. Y'all can get on his wigs and all that shit.
We gotta move on.
All right. But big ups to him, man.
Big ups to him, man. When this nigga D get into the get into the creativity, man, there's no stopping him. It's like, this is my bag. This is what I do for a living. This is how I put food on my table, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Don't put out no ass shit. I don't.
I love that shit, bro. I love it, man.
Oh, man. If you smell something, my bad. All right, man. Let's get...
Thanks for the warning. I got you.
Let's get... I ain't want you to be like, oh. Let's get into that just happened, man.
Taste the hair. Like, goddamn.
That just happened.
And I had chili today. Yeah, all right, man. Guess who's out? Young Thug is free.
Guess who's that?
And before people say like, oh, he had people unalived and all that shit. Hey. The nigga say he's remorseful. He seems remorseful. He was in there 2.5 years. He lost a lot. He's probably bled dry from all this lawyer fees and everything. I know he allegedly did things that are heinous. However, there's such thing as rehabilitation, and I like to think from how he's been acting that he's rehabilitated, and that's what it's all about. Like, hey, I did some shit. I'm atoning for that shit. I'm sorry. I'm going to come back and do better. And with that, congratulations for him getting out. We already did the round of applause. After serving 2.5 years while being charged with a RICO, he was sentenced to 40 years, 5 years in prison, commuted to serve time, which is 2.5 years, 15 years probation, backloaded with 20 years served in custody if he violates.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna put up the whole speech that he did or whatever, but he was like, "Hey, I'm getting low. I'm getting out of there. If you let me out, I'm not." He apologized to his mama. Hold on, let me do this shit. He apologized to his mama,
What?
his family,
What?
the officers that was there,
What?
and they families.
What?
He was like, I know y'all got paid, but still, y'all has to be away from y'all families.
Yeah.
What?
He thanked the judge. He said, this is the best thing that happened to me in my life because it put everything in perspective.
What?
I was like, all right.
He said the right shit.
Yeah. He said the right shit. I believe him. Because who wants to do that again?
I mean, it don't matter if I believe him or not. I think that is what is like necessary for you to.
How old is Thug?
Is what's necessary for you to be able to prove that you are capable of not ever coming back into this motherfucker again.
33. Yeah, he mean that shit.
Bro, 33? Like, come on, man. Like, nigga,
he mean that shit.
Nigga, 40 years of just
he went that bitch. He was 30. He just turned 30,
bro. And it really is. Honestly, I think when you think of like victims and people that are affected by maybe some of the things him and his group organization.
I don't want to be insensitive about that
shit. And so all in all, man, like, hey, I think that if he can come out and prove and do right and do shit the way he needs to live a life of being, clear and clean with all of the things in his past, big ups, because it's like, don't know, like, bro, I think I saw this joke, this little skit of some niggas on Facebook or one of those shits. I don't know. They all got reels and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was kind of poking fun at the fact that it was like, when your boy get out, he only served a year in prison. But like, he like, oh man, look at that. Oh, that shit didn't change over here. Like, look at that. Oh, the world's so different now. And they was like, nigga, you only did 1 year. What you? And I was thinking like, nigga,
a lot of shit changed in a year,
bro. Nigga, a month in jail or in prison would make me feel like, nigga, I can't. Like people don't think about shit like that. Like,
nigga, I did 10 days. That shit changed my life.
10 days sound like a fucking lot.
It was.
That sound like a fucking lot.
It was.
Nigga. You tell me I gotta spend a day in that bitch, and that's still gonna make me feel like, damn, bro. Like, everybody want to be all like hard and shit.
And
like,
it wasn't 10 days. Like, hey, when you do the 10 days, you out. I probably would have been like, oh fuck it, I'll do this. It was like, I don't know what I'm getting out. I don't know what's happening. I can't call nobody no more. I don't know. I guess I'm in here.
Yeah, no, fuck that, nigga. I just, I ain't built for it, and I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to never ever have to, nigga, experience that.
Yeah, that shit was just like, damn. I was sitting there like, is this life now?
Yeah. And he's been in an Atlanta prison. Like, that shit is like...
For 2.5 years. We heard it. Nigga been in county.
Bro, when he first got in there, he was like...
Yo, was he in Fed?
Bro, when he first got in there, he was like, yo, the conditions here, like, can y'all let me out on parole or something? Because, like, the conditions...
Hey, it's something about rich niggas, which... Look, I wasn't rich, and the conditions was fucked up. Yeah. But to go from being rich to that shit, I see why him and Floyd and all the niggas be like, yo, what the fuck is this? Because I ain't gonna lie, I adapted after about like 3 days. I was like, okay. Bunk beds. I had bunk beds before.
Stay to myself. Don't fuck with nobody. You know what
asking questions, but not asking questions. Yeah. Like, oh. This the shower. These on the showers. Yeah. Okay.
Like,
I'm shit next to a nigga that's brushing his teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody. Okay. Shit.
Do you courtesy flush when you in there? Or you just let it go and just, hey, smell up?
I was zoned out. I'm like, after that nigga came over and brushed his teeth next to me, I was like, I can't believe this shit.
You still got a shit.
Yeah, I'm shitting, like... but I'm just like, this nigga don't exist. I just started thinking back to the days where, like, when I was little, I get mad that I'm shitting and my mama coming there like, boy, shut up. I'm getting this out of here. I don't want to smell that shit. And I'm just like, this nigga over here brushing his teeth. And oh my God, this is... God.
You can't tell this nigga, hey man, give me some space, because then that's gonna create conflict. Nigga, that shit, like, we here.
Nigga, the space is big as this table. I'm like, damn. Can't be life.
Yeah, nah.
That was the only shit I took. I was like, fuck this. I ain't eating. That's what the niggas be like, I ain't eating. Because he got a shit.
Yeah, it's like I'm a menace to society. It was like, man, I ain't shit in 2 weeks. Like,
I ain't eating.
Fuck
that. Shout out him getting out. I'm sorry for the families. I don't want to sound insensitive for whoever he allegedly, whatever, did to them.
I mean, I feel like if there was, like, honestly, bro, I think I said that to the group. I was like, yo, the whole idea of like a plea deal is so fucked up. the plea. The fact that they like, hey, listen, just say you guilty of this, and we'll let you fucking, you know what I'm saying, go home and be, you know, able to woo.
I did it.
You'll
Fuck
go
it.
home today.
That's what Gunna did.
But you gonna have to fucking do X, Y, Z, and guess what? The moment you fuck up, you gonna get 20 of them things. 20 like fucking
guess
years
what?
of just.
I never smoke weed again.
Yeah, it's like, bro, but then you gotta live with that shit on your record and be like, damn, like even if I feel like I'm not guilty, or not even feel, but I know that I'm not guilty. The fact that the plea deal is like the most fucked up shit.
Chris Rock
bro.
said this shit a long time ago. Yeah, but I look guilty at the mall.
Like, but at the same time,
you want to look innocent in jail?
Yeah,
fuck that, nigga. Yeah, OJ been running around like, oh, and they got me on some bullshit.
But he wasn't found guilty though.
Yeah, they got him on that other shit. But yeah, he was walking around like,
yeah.
Everybody was like, that nigga did it. He was like, I'm outside though.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, it takes a lot, bro. So I'm glad that, you know, at least, and it's not even like I'm glad like I got any type of loyalty or type of connection to him. It's because like to be honest with you, I listen to Young Thug, I listen to his music.
I'm not one of his fans,
and I'm
like
not like
shit.
it's just following
like
the story.
Yeah.
It's just like everything that like I do agree with what a lot of people are saying that it's a shit show of a case because
I
it was
like to see the government fuck up cases.
Yeah, but like to have a fucked up case and you still have to take a plea deal is fucking asinine. But
his plea deal dope as fuck.
But the plea deal also makes it where if it was like shit, if we keep going, this shit could be a mistrial. And then if it's a mistrial, that nigga got to come back and go through all this shit again.
And then they be like, we found out what we fucked up on.
Yeah, and now we can, and that's honestly probably why.
20.
Yeah, like now we got it. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you fucked up. We fucked up. Let's, fuck up again, though.
Yeah, we got your ass.
Yeah. Shout out Thug, man. Before we get into sports, I had this in here, I think last week or whatever. I'm going to play the video because this has been on my heart for a long time, and I didn't know how to say it, and I'm just glad somebody had the guts to say it.
Okay.
I'm not getting off the plane any faster. You trying to hop over people that's in front of you. Y'all kill me with that shit. Nobody wants your funky ass standing over them all fucking day, breathing on top of their fucking head. Put your fucking ass down somewhere. In a fucking rush to go nowhere. Ain't nobody getting off first until the people in front get off. So where the fuck are you going? Nobody else gonna say it, but I'm motherfucking gonna say it. Sit your ass down. You ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't going nowhere. There's motherfuckers behind you that should got a connecting flight. What the fuck you in a rush for? Kill me.
The New York accent is just...
Yeah. Hey, talk dirty to me, baby.
All right, I ain't gonna give her a round of applause, man. And I'm gonna shout out her Instagram. She probably never see this. Epic Brooklyn Pimptures. Brooklyn with no vowels. But I hate when that ding goes off and niggas just start getting in the fucking aisle.
Yeah.
The door ain't open.
Yeah.
It's just like, dog. So fuck all the old people. Fuck everybody that's like in front of you. I'm just rushing in front of you. The airport is a cesspool.
Bro, listen. Go ahead. I'm going to let you finish.
I'm done. I'm done. Because you finna cook.
No, bro. Don't set me up like that because if I don't cook, then it's going to look weird. But listen, bro. Like, I swear, I agree with you 100%. I agree with her. It's always been a problem. It's always been something that I never understood why the last motherfuckers to get on the plane are the ones rushing to get it to be like they're going to be the first ones off the plane. Like nigga, like even with you going up and like there's a structure to how they load the plane. I feel like they need one of how to get off the plane the same way. I feel like that they like if y'all gonna have us on this motherfucker,
He is in his
like
bag.
and have us standing in A, B lines, priority lines.
The captain need to come up and be like, hey, first
Yeah.
ones in the front.
Yeah.
These niggas lead first. Y'all niggas in the back, color section. Get y'all the last
Like,
niggas out.
Bro, I guarantee you, if they actually do this, it may make airline money. If they go viral for saying this is the first airline to create a off-boarding procedure, motherfuckers be like, no fucking way. Yes. Like, yo, if you're the last to get on the plane.
If that's what Spirit needs to do.
Gee,
Hey,
something.
free game.
Bro, all you need to do is have an off-boarding procedure, and that will create.
And if y'all niggas do this shit, it's up.
Yo, like, you need the same steward as like, you're in the back. Steward, you can't come up here. Please stay seated until the seat in front of you has got it. Because what creates.
Or we putting something on your fucking record.
Because what creates a problem, bro, is that, like, because of the fact that when you're onboarding and like, this has happened to me maybe a couple times throughout my flying experience, so it doesn't happen often. But you ever had somebody that like had to fucking put their luggage far away fucking back just because of the fact that it was like, you know,
it was fucked
it
up.
was full up where they're seated,
Mm-hmm.
and so they had to like just put their luggage further back. It creates so much chaos. Because now y'all are in the back trying to rush to the front. You're standing up. If you just allow the person in the front to get off first, they can walk to the fucking back to where their seat is or to where their luggage is, take that down and go off. That's just a small thing though. But overall, just the idea of like a motherfucker coming to stand next to you and you sitting there like, okay, I'm waiting for my turn. And these motherfuckers are just standing up there like, pause, dicks in your face because they standing like so close
ass
to
in
you.
the face, like
you be like,
dumb.
yo, like, come on, bro, like, stand back, like, you know what I'm saying? Even like, I ain't gonna hold you. Even when it's something nice standing up in the middle of the aisle, you be like, nah, I need you in my space right now, G. Like, I need you.
We already
like,
cramped in this bitch.
Yeah, like, you think I don't want to get off this bitch more than you? Like, you think today is like the day I'm like, I want to sit on this fucking plane.
You know what it's gonna take? It's gonna take somebody to just be like, get the fuck out of my way and just muscle everybody out.
Oh, I stand up, bro.
No. I'm talking about just like muscle everybody the fuck out of it. Just like start like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Like everybody.
That's
what it's gonna take.
For
your plan to happen. That's what it's gonna take because it's gonna be like, hey, no. I was here. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
This flight been fucked up in the middle seat between these fat motherfuckers. I'm out. I'm out. I don't give a fuck. Air Marshal can't get me. We landed.
Yeah.
I'm not a threat no more.
Then they gonna be like, we need to put procedures in place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you're saying it needs to get fucked up before
Yeah. Well,
because
who's gonna be the Rosa Parks? Who gonna be the Rosa Parks on the plane to do that shit?
Yeah.
Can't be A-Rap.
Nah, like
it's gonna have to be some woman.
So you have to like,
or some nigga on his first flight.
I don't think it needs that. I think that there needs to be enough like complaints. There needs to be a petition. There needs to be something where there's letters going in.
You want some shit to happen, or you want to wait for it to happen? I'm just saying.
Well, I don't want to wait for it to happen. I want it to happen by us, voicing it, because I feel like you don't hear about it enough. I feel like that was the first time probably in a while that I've ever heard anybody outside of us just having regular conversations with our friends and
everybody I know be mad.
Like nobody, and I'm like, who the fuck is the ones that, like, where's the etiquette? Like, where's
because I'm waiting on like somebody I know that should be like, yo, what the fuck is you doing,
bro? Like,
you that nigga?
I even get
unfriend me if you do that shit. We not friends.
I even get like, damn, you know what? My legs are fucking cramped. I need to stand, and you stand in your seat. You know how they do.
Stand in your seat.
Under,
stand in your seat,
and you just standing there waiting. I get that part. When you in the aisle And it's like,
suck my dick.
It makes me feel like you feel like your time.
That's what this show is all about.
It doesn't matter that I'm not going.
And she was on the plane when she said that shit.
Like, you feel like your time is more important than mine.
Nigga, you drink too. We ain't going on that shit.
You ain't say it. I ain't hear that.
You ain't hear old girl?
It doesn't matter that I'm not
you ain't got
going.
the drops no more. Oh, okay, my bad. Damn, I was dropping my ass off over here.
See, dropping your ass. Whoa.
Oh, pause. Playing the drops. Playing the drops.
Can't hear none of that shit. Cause I've been dropping my ass on it. Whoa. And so yeah, that shit, bro, is a grind my gears type of situation where it's like, yo, fucking like have some like class about yourself. You standing up. Now, granted, I get if you are the person now, and this is where the caveat comes in. If you're the person that gotta get a connecting flight and your shit is like, bro, this plane done landed late. I gotta run all the way to find this bitch. Can y'all help me out?
Bing.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, can I be the first to deboard after maybe the first class? I don't know if you on that type of plane.
Yeah.
Can I please?
Whole time.
I got a connecting flight. They be like, all those with a connecting flight, please stand.
Y'all the first niggas out.
Yeah, and y'all should know who they are because you know niggas understand that assignment and be like, I got a connecting flight, but they just trying to get off. So you gotta have that shit. You got it on the boarding pass. You gotta have and know
Let me see
who
your
the fuck.
shit.
Yeah,
the same way y'all do when I'm in this motherfucker and I gotta take my headphones off and be like, I help niggas out even though I'm not.
Yeah,
I want to see the feds come get me when I don't help niggas out this emergency lane.
Bro,
because I'm getting out first. Fuck all these people. I'm not helping them. I mean, if the plane on fire, fuck y'all. But if it's like, if it's decent, I go ahead and do my shit. Other than that, like, I'm lying.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
look, you gotta. This shit gonna be in court.
Yeah, that nigga did that shit. Like, that nigga did that shit. I did say that.
I was drunk.
But it's like, but that's real shit though, man. Like, so you gotta have like, you know, they gotta have a good shit in play, a good strategy in place for that. But I really do think that I really think that. I'm gonna say this.
I want to get on them topics you got.
All right, cool. But I do think that there's something to be said about like airlines should have offboarding. You shouldn't have a free for all offboarding. Then, like, you know what I'm saying. And granted, it still, like you said at the beginning, it still works itself out anyway because motherfuckers can't move until the seats in front of them get out anyway. Because like a motherfucker be standing right next to me, and I literally would put my arm out and just stand up and be I grab my shit. No, you gonna wait because you got your goofy ass standing here.
If them niggas like when these niggas move, my shit
like
don't let me be with my family, nigga. I'm
like and I did had a few times where I done had them like move back and shit. Like they looking surprised. Wait, I ain't got nowhere to go. Where I'm moving back.
Nigga,
like,
I'm in here big as hell.
Yeah,
nigga.
Like,
the fuck is you talking about?
I don't give a fuck if you bigger than me. Fuck, nigga. Like, excuse me.
But I'm right though.
Yeah, exactly. I'm right though. Like, what you gonna do? Swing on me? We up. One of us going to jail, or both of us. Now you really want to get us this shit on the plane?
Hey, and niggas got their phones on to be like, he was right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, exactly. The motherfucker standing here, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, man. A little bit of sports before we get into it. Dodgers beat the Yankees 4-1 to win the World Series. Second title in 4 years. And first baseman Freddie Freeman wins the MVP. And is that his second title? No, that's his first title. After the Braves.
Nothing about baseball.
That nigga he used to be on the Braves, and they traded him and shit. So he got his get back and whatever. So shout out to them. Really quick on the D-Wade statue. Ass. I mean, his face was just not his face.
Yeah.
The rest of the shit, I liked it. What they did with the jersey, it had color and everything. Other than that, it's just like, but nobody's statue since Jordan has looked correct.
Kobe.
I ain't seen the Kobe face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they ain't say, yeah, you right. He didn't say shit about his.
Yeah.
But everybody else's.
Bro, I think
actually been like
I think
a problem.
the only slight thing that I had an issue with is that why would y'all do the D Wade that has the beard? Because I feel like that hasn't been always the D Wade that we.
Oh, they was doing the one and like, this is my shit.
Yeah.
So they was like capturing that moment when he had it.
Yeah, I know.
I feel you though.
Like, you don't have, that ain't the moment. That's a moment, but that ain't.
He agreed to that shit.
I know he did, and he actually doesn't have an issue with it. He's like, yo, it doesn't have to look exactly like me.
Fuck it, man. It's my, it's me though.
And that's where I agree with.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, it's his statue. He's happy. He feels like, hey, this captures me in my moment. It's my statue.
I got 3 rings in this.
I don't give a fuck.
Ain't nobody else got these many rings as me. Yeah. Brian played here. He ain't got as many rings as I had in this bitch.
And this shit ain't
Wade County.
And this shit ain't laser printed, nigga. This ain't like, you know what I'm saying, made from a computer. These are people that are actually like sculpting this shit. It actually put in work. And I get it. Sculptures can turn out really good at times, and they can sometimes be a struggle.
So you think the Roman niggas ain't look like that? Probably not.
Probably not. We don't know. Like, is that really David? You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
like,
probably like the first statue's like, this shit decent.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
It kind of look like me. That's cool. That's cool. They know it's me though, right?
What is it? The Sphinx?
The Sphinx? Oh yeah, when nigga shot the nose off that nigga because it was a black nose.
All that shit, like, you don't know, like, did that really look like, you know, I don't mind it.
They had that Mojo Brooks nose on that motherfucker.
Yeah, that motherfucker got a nose, bro.
That nigga said, bow. Nah, we ain't gonna know what this is.
Unhand me.
That's a white. I watch all his videos, even though I know how they gonna go.
Yeah, hey, bro. That motherfucker, like, can't wait to see him in more shit, man.
Hell yeah, man. All right, man, let's get into it. All right, bro. Nigga brought the heat, bro. What you got?
All right, so, you know, I had a couple things I wanted us to, like, kind of, you know, talk about and bring to the show and hopefully, you know, get a lot of y'all, the listeners, involved too. The first video that we're about to show deals with, I came across this shit and I thought it was wild, but it was a video of a mom confronting a dad who put his hands on her son because he caught her son fucking his daughter in their house. Now, from what I get from it is that he knows the son. He's like, yo, hey, you are, you know what I'm saying, my daughter's boyfriend.
Give away the video, dog.
You said what? Oh, you right. Oh, well, let's just show the video. You're right. We'll show the video and then we can just talk about it. I ain't gonna explain it all.
You put your hands on my son?
Caught him in the bed with my daughter.
They don't give you a right to put your hands on my son.
He know the rules. He know the rules.
Okay, and I tell him the rules, but
they in the
when it
living
comes
room.
to my children, you do not put your hands on my child.
They don't go in the bedroom.
Understood.
They stay in the living room.
Understood. He put his hands on you, correct? Do not touch my child anymore. And I wouldn't touch your child. Don't
I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him. I roughed him up. I threw him out. He knew the rules.
It doesn't matter. You could have spoke to him. You didn't have to touch him. You didn't have to use physical force.
So did you even know who he was? Where he was?
So yeah, you see what the fuck was happening, and
slippery slope.
And honestly, bro, like, ain't no slippery slope, nigga. Like, fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck how much you want to like talk like and act like your son is the. Don't you ever?
You gonna get in your bag? I'm saying slippery slope with these other parents, not parents that we know and niggas like us. Go.
Yeah, well, but you know, there's always those parents though that, and we know those parents that they kids can't do no wrong. Like, hey, I don't care how bad my son or daughter fuck up.
Fuck your kid.
You don't treat them like this, or you don't talk to them this way, or you don't hit them. It's like, no, your fucking kid gotta learn some fucking respect and learn some fucking like.
They was in my house.
Like, yo, the fact that she was over there doing that lets me know in some small way that she may be a single mother. Because where was the father to come address the situation and talk to him? You know what I'm saying? And be like, hey, look.
As a married man, I know the wife is just like, I'm gonna get this nigga on the phone. Hey,
yeah,
talk to this nigga.
Exactly. Just off rip, like, hey, look, go over there and talk to him because he put his hands on our son, and we was like, and a dad. I feel like a dad in that moment. If that was my son, I would have been like, hey,
yeah, dog.
Hey, that's
what was you doing up in there?
Yeah, like
that's somebody else's house.
Like, what was you thinking, nigga? Like, what the fuck is you like, bro?
I'm sorry. I got him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get in your ass, and I'm gonna get in your ass. Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing?
Pause.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that, like, honestly, I feel like she was out of line.
She was out of line,
and she, you know, as a mother, I get you want to cuddle and cradle.
But this in the moment when I catch a nigga in the house, because we got daughters.
Yeah,
you got a son.
Yeah.
So in the moment, if I catch a nigga in the house, smashing my fucking daughter, nigga, I'm jazzing this nigga.
Yeah, and he knew,
bro. You know you ain't supposed to be here, right?
But he knew the son. He knew the like boyfriend. Obviously, he was like, "Hey, look, we didn't have this talk before." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just like letting her know, like, "Yo, look, hey, he know what it is," and you could tell that they had an understanding that the kids were dating, and together. But it's like, yo,
you can't fuck it.
You can't fuck up in here, bro. Like, you not gonna be disrespecting.
First of all,
my house.
I don't want y'all fucking.
Exactly.
Second of all, you definitely ain't fucking here.
And so it's like, yo, there's a respect level, bro. And there's a thing where, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, to all the mothers out there who love their sons and feel like their sons are like, hey, don't no man put his hands on your son. Hey, that's a part of growing to be a man. It's like when you do fucked up shit and you get fucked up, like, hey, that's what's gonna happen. Because he put his hands on him and even said, hey, look, I just roughed him up a little bit.
Like, he ain't fuck him up.
It's dads out there that would have fucking damn near put that nigga in the hospital.
Shot that nigga.
Just cause he like, yo, like, I don't give a fuck how much y'all love each other. You don't fucking, like you said, I don't even want to know that y'all fucking. And the fact that you did it in my house, like,
you disrespectful. And
you
disrespectful.
Yo.
Any nigga that done fucked in somebody's parents' house before they get in there, they know they disrespected.
Yeah.
But they just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what happened. Hopefully I get away with this shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, we and both of us that fucked in parents' houses.
Oh, absolutely.
Our parents and they parents.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like, you don't, and there's a
if I get caught, it's just like, damn.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, I am so sorry, and I understand.
You ain't got to do all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Grab me by my fucking collar and shit. Like, damn, like, and again, it's like, yo, with that shit, when it comes to, you know, how she addressed it and trying to tell him how to parent and like what he needs to do. It's like, no, what you need to do was keep your son out of control and keep him and raise him to have more respect for not only the woman or that he is, you know, pursuing, but also her family and her household. Like, I get it. We said, we didn't fucking, you know what I'm saying, did the shit, yes, but we knew, hey, this is like, I gotta make sure, like,
they had in the closet.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going up in there like, oh, they ain't home. Like, oh, let's just be fucking all up in their bed and shit.
Here for the groceries, Miss Billups.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of that shit. And I think that's a lost thing, man. When you got like some of these single mothers out here that like treat their sons.
I know he a kid, but he a bitch ass nigga for telling his mom like, this nigga roughed me up because I was fucking in the house. Both of y'all thought that shit was cool?
I don't think that he a bitch ass nigga. I think he did what he was supposed to do because of the way he was raised. He was raised to go there like, man, you know what I'm saying?
Two things can be true at the same time.
He grabbed me by my collar and shit, you know, like, he got, you know.
Nigga just hit you with the.
Like, yeah. Like, bro.
He
like,
didn't fuck you
up.
Like
you say, you was about to jazz his ass. And like, you ain't never experienced no ass whooping, obviously, because you felt like he put his hands on me. Nigga, you just disrespected him.
You put your dick in his daughter.
Yeah, like in his house. Like, come on, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Go ahead.
It doesn't matter that I'm not going.
Yeah, man. So fuck that shit. But then the other shit, bro, like I had wanted to bring up, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna jump right into it. Here's a video.
Transitions.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no pro like you. You know
we've been drinking, nigga. Fuck that.
But like, yeah, man, check out this video and then, you know what I'm saying?
She was not ready for my answer, so I want to share it here because maybe somebody do if your husband has a wandering eye. Somebody asked me that, and unfortunately she was not ready for my answer, so I want to share it here because maybe somebody else is struggling with the same thing. So first of all, I don't give unsolicited advice. Like, she asked me. So I said, well, what do you look like when y'all are out together, and what are you doing like with your appearance at home? Now, this is a touchy subject because I've had some women tell me, oh my gosh, women can't even be ugly at home. Why do you want to be ugly and purposely unattractive? I understand being comfy. I understand like, oh, I'm home. I want to be relaxed. I want to feel good. But you do not have to equate comfort with ugliness and unattractiveness. They don't have to be the same thing. Even when it comes to your clothes outside the house. I know people are like, I wear sweatpants because it's comfy. So is a nice pair of trousers. So is a nice 100% cotton t-shirt. Like, we don't have to wear sweatpants and have our hair looking crazy and have crust in our eyes to be comfortable. We can be comfortable and cute. And so when I asked her this, she was like, well, why should I have to do all of that? I shouldn't have to do all of that. He married me, didn't he? And that's the problem that most of us have as married women. We get married and then we like, whatever. We're married. I ain't got to do too much. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because I can say, and the reason that I asked her this first is because I was trying to figure out, okay, well, if you're doing your part, if you're showing up, you looking good, you smelling good, all the things, and he still has a wandering eye, girl, that man got a problem with lust, right? And I'm not saying people are going to look at things that are appealing. You, even as a woman, might find a man attractive and you might glance. But I'm saying if your husband is constantly looking around at whatever's passing by and you are visually appealing and you are showing up, he probably got a lust problem. And you don't, I mean, that's not your issue. You got to pray for him. He got to take that to the Lord. He got to deal with that on his own. But sometimes it's not that he has a lust issue. Sometimes it's that you're not giving him much to look at. And this is we don't want to hear this. We don't, because we want to hear that he loves us as we are. He does love you. He loves you as you are. That's why he's still with you. He loves you. He cares about you. Is he attracted to you, though? Because a lot of times we think that because somebody loves us, they have to be attracted to us. No, you can love somebody and be like, I'm not attracted to that person. So if you feel like your husband has a wandering eye and you also are not doing your best to show up as far as like how you present yourself, waking up, doing your hair, taking care of yourself, even outside of your actual appearance, but taking care of yourself like fitness wise, taking care of yourself like what you put in your body, drinking enough water, getting enough nutrients so that your skin looks healthy, you look healthy, your body looks healthy. But yeah, putting on the clothes, even when you're home, finding ways to go from, I got this holy t-shirt on, or I got this stained pajamas on, and I went and got some stuff that I could wear in the house to still look cute and to still look put together. Because the unfortunate thing that happens is a lot of times when we get married, women stop putting in the effort in that area. We put in the effort everywhere else. We're cooking, we're cleaning, we're being loving, we're exercising patience sometimes. But we feel like we don't have to appeal anymore to the physical. And that's wrong. Like,
yeah, I mean, so I thought this shit was interesting, bro, because it kind of came on, and I never really thought about it, but I really do feel like, you know, my wife, she does a good job of always, you know, doing what she needs. Like, I don't know. It's like, I like the way that she doesn't have to do extra shit for me. Like, she ain't got to put a bunch of makeup on. She ain't got to walk around the house in heels. But she does, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love, like, the way that she moved. Like, even her dress down be kind of sexy. Now, there was a couple of times in the past where she tried to wear a muumuu to bed. And I was like, gee. She's like, my mama gave me this. It's so comfortable.
No shit.
And I'm like, yeah, I understand, babe. I understand. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
early on, there were times where it was like moves had to be made like, hey, this shit unacceptable.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Put on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
You want one of mine?
Yeah, like, hey, babe, like, listen, like, you can't you can't do that. Like, and I didn't heard old school cats, you know what I'm saying, even tell like even elderly cats talk about like, hey, look, I don't let my wife, she can't wear pants to bed because I need easy access type shit. Like there's like that mindset is like a real thing.
I don't want my wife wearing no motherfucking pants to bed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, hey, bro, like,
and not even on the easy access shit. It's just like, nah, nigga, you got on pajamas? That's nigga shit. Like, what the fuck is you doing? I don't even wear pajamas and shit. Like, dog, you cold? Like, put these motherfuckers. You got 8 blankets in this bitch, and I'm over here. Nah, and don't put on no motherfucking pants. Like, I mean, if it's, you know what I'm saying, Flo came out, I ain't gonna say shit to you. But nigga, you come up in here with pajamas like you what's the Kardashian that be wearing the man pajamas all the motherfucking time and shit. Not Chloe, not Kim. Courtney wearing the man pajamas. I remember watching them shows. I'd be like, that's why this nigga drink all the time.
Nigga, hold on. I ain't gonna get. Hey, listen. I don't want to shit on how the way that you like. I don't give a fuck about that. I like that. I think that like what she was saying in the video was simply.
Oh no! This was some other shit. I know what she's saying. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if she wear pants to bed. Like I'm cool. I'm just saying like I've heard like there's
not nigga pants.
There's stipulations. like pajama pants that are just pajama pants and she comfortable. I'm cool with that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Like I don't know what nigga pants are, but like you know what I'm saying.
Some
like
shit that I'll wear.
Like you said, they're more baggy or like because they'll wear the plaid.
I mean, if it's
the
Christmas,
pattern shit, like.
Look, let me stop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, being as sexist as I think I'm coming off.
Because I never like I don't know how y'all like move around the house. I've never expected you to be the one to be like, hey, don't wear. Like I don't give a fuck if she wear that. I just like
put
the
on
idea.
some hooper shorts if you want to get on that.
My thing is like, hey, when you like, I get it. Like you said, when there's that time of the month or whatever,
and you wear the fuck you want to wear,
and you just need to be comfortable in your skin. That's cool. But I also like I look at it too like the being attractive part is part of the relationship. Okay. Like what I love about you is being attracted to you. I love your authenticity. I love that you feel like, you know, comfortable around me.
I'm gonna say this. My wife can only subtract from her. I think she's fine all the time. I always look at her as when I first met her. And I tell her that. It's just her fucking attitude. Or I was like, hey, don't pull your titties out unless you try to use them. That type of shit. Or like the moo shit. I was like, dog. I said that shit from jump. Like, I forgot. I think we went to her mama's house. She had that on. And I was like, don't ever think that this is going to be our life.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not.
No, yeah. Because, like, I feel like there's a certain level of, like, shit where I got to look at myself,
I don't want to fuck my mom.
But like, and granted, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to come to bed too. Like, I ain't saying I'm coming to bed half naked, but I come to bed with my boxer, like, you know, shorts
white
on
beat
and shit, like white beat.
Depending on how drunk I am,
T-shirt,
I might be that bitch
something, you know what I'm
ass.
saying? Like, I can't sleep butt ass. Like, I just don't know why. It's just with the kids and just fires and thinking of the shit that could go wrong. I just can't. I'm not comfortable. I won't have a good night's sleep if I. Now, granted,
when I do that, I don't have a good night's sleep unless I'm like piss ass drunk, which is 50-50 when that shit happens.
But like, I just can't do that. But I do come to bed and I want to like even like, you know, coming to bed and if I know I need a shower, I feel like, damn, you know what?
You ever did that and didn't take a shower?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nigga, I've been married for a minute. And I was like, damn, this motherfucker love me.
Hey, it'd be like, oh, I hope she don't try to fuck.
Bro, like.
Oh, shit.
Get that shit on there. But like at the end of the day, bro, it was just like, you know, I understand, and I don't have a lot of expectations, like high expectations from my wife.
No,
like,
dog, we both living life and shit.
Yeah,
dog.
I think
you don't
that
never have to do
extra shit for me.
Most
like,
time when
wife,
she put on makeup, I'll be like, you ain't got to do all that.
Yeah, like my wife know, like I'm not one of those people like I demand food on the table, cooking dinners and all.
No.
I go off of what she wants to do to bring to the family, and I adapt to it.
But she will ask like, what we gonna do for dinner?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, but it's not like the other day. Literally, she was like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? You eating the tacos and shit from last night. You eating the leftovers from last night for lunch because we both work from home." And she was like, "That was gonna be dinner for tonight." And
you fucked up dinner.
No, it was just like no. She was like, "Yo, like, hey, I'm just letting you know, like, you eating that now. Are you gonna want it for dinner tonight? Because I don't have no expectation to cook." And like,
yeah,
but she
let out some shit.
But she didn't say that. She didn't say that she didn't anticipate cooking yet.
Yeah.
It was me telling her, like, when she said, "Hey, you eating tonight's dinner for lunch." I was like, so wait, so does that mean that you're not planning to cook tonight? And I'm saying this like, I just want to know, like, I didn't realize that she's made me, but it was her that has made me accustomed to having dinner cooked every night. But I've always told her, I was like, gee, you cook every night because that's the way that you want it to be set up. That's what you wanted to provide the family.
The other day, I got pizza off the whim because she was like, "Man, I've been busy as fuck." Woo,
yeah,
and I was like, "I'm not coming up in here and cooking."
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's my Friday and shit. So like, I'm just like,
honestly,
I really want to come home and drink and shit after Brave went to bed, but I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stop and get." You know what I'm saying? Your favorite pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get your little drink. I'm gonna get me a drink and woo woo.
Exactly. Like
you brought that. I was like, yeah,
I
nigga.
feel you. Like that's my shit. Like my shit, because I can't, like, you know what I'm saying, it's too late for me to throw out like meat to throw some shit on the grill.
Like,
there
was definitely some shit in the freezer. I was like,
yeah,
that's dead.
I can't just throw that out right now. So I'll go buy something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I've never been like, wait, what? You ain't cooking?
Oh no, I ain't never been
what you
on that
like?
shit.
What you mean you tired? Like,
unless motherfucker told me earlier in the day that she was, and even then, I'm saying it in my head.
Yeah, we can pivot.
I'm like,
bro.
This motherfucker told me she was gonna make tacos. All right, I'm gonna grab some on the way.
I ain't never even honestly, and I ain't never been like that. It's just more like, to me, that sound like more like the anticipation of
that's more so on that
cooking, like,
and the commute type shit, because y'all work from home. So work from home is different. It was like, oh, okay. But like, I get off and then you hit me with this shit. Like before, it's just like,
can you stop?
No, she don't even hit me with the "can you stop." She be like, what we gonna do? And I'd be like, depending on bread, like sometimes I'd be like, nigga, there's shit in there.
Yeah.
We eating salads tonight, I guess.
Hey.
And what you call it, got chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
And blueberries and shit.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'd be like, shit, I guess we getting Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Because apparently my wife only eat 4 things for a spur of the moment.
But like, that shit is real though. Like, and so I understand that part. I just think that it, I do believe in creating an environment that is comfortable for the both of us. And
yeah, definitely.
You should always want, like, I still to this day want to impress my wife. I still want to look good. I want her to be like, damn, like, nigga, okay.
It took me years for me to really believe that my wife was cool with me walking around the house with Kai ain't got no roof. For anybody that don't know me, I'm bald head because I got a receding hairline, and that shit just is right here where the roof supposed to be. And like, I was walking around with like hats and do-rags, and she was like, "It's fine." I was like, "No, it ain't. I'm not walking around here like this." Woo woo.
Yeah.
And I just got comfortable with that shit about like 2 years ago, nigga. We've been married for 7 years.
Yeah.
We've been together for fucking I don't know when. But like, yeah, G, it was just like, okay. I'm like, even now I still be like, damn, I need to fucking shave. Like, damn, I gotta do this and that. She was like, you cool? I'm like, damn, you really fuck with me.
Yeah.
Cause this shit look crazy.
Yeah.
I remember I showed y'all shit that one time. My homie time, he was like, Take over shit. Damn.
Put your hat back on. But that is like, you know, that is something to be said about the way that we all have our insecurities within our relationship.
Yeah.
Even after years of being together, it's like, damn, like I know I don't like this shit. So I can only imagine that she don't like this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And really, like, we do love each other. I feel like as a couple, like we've already decided that, yo, motherfucker, I love you for you, yes, but I do want you to try.
Yeah,
like,
shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then even on some regular shit, because
it's been a month.
Yeah, like, cause I know niggas that be like, yo, hey, they want their wife to walk around the house in skimpy shit. They were like, hey, look, I don't want you to be in no comfortable shit. I want you to be just like skimpy, ass cheeks out, and
that's unreasonable. I mean, unless she on that shit too.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not, like, I don't think that, like, that's the ask. I think that there should always be like there should always be some type of, you should always keep that kind of, not mystery, but kind of keep that kind of whimsy, like that, hey.
Yeah.
Do you, like, we ain't even trying to fuck tonight. I just want you to, like, you look
like
nice.
I said earlier, I was like,
damn, you look good coming up.
Put that shit up, dog, if you ain't trying to use it.
And ain't nobody's like,
and right now, I ain't even on that shit.
Yeah, and ain't nobody saying come to bed in like no lingerie and all that shit.
I hate lingerie.
Like, I mean, some of it, I don't know. I ain't gonna say I hate that shit, but like at the same time, like I don't expect
butt naked or t-shirt, panties.
That's
I'm decent.
Yeah, I mean that obviously that's the thing, but I don't.
I mean, this is me. I ain't saying like universal.
True. No,
shit,
you're right. And I think that because I want to make sure that I'm saying the message right, and I don't want it to come off the wrong. But like I do,
don't get on no Chris shit.
Like I do. I just want to like put out there that I agree with her statement, and I think that a lot of people need to hear.
Hell
that.
yeah!
If you want a long like marriage, it's almost like when we first, and we can move on to this because I know we got to wrap it up. But like,
this can't be bought.
It was you the same way. Remember when we first started having kids and like the thought of having kids, we were like, yo, this
shit gonna be
no fucking minivans.
And now.
No, I'm just saying, even still now, for me, it's like I fuck
hold up.
I fuck with minivans for trips.
Hold up. So my car got fucked up and I had a fucking rental minivan and I ain't tell this nigga pulled up the pod. The nigga was like, oh, so you went and did it, huh? You ain't say shit, huh? I'm like, nigga, no.
like it's the look, it's the I understand.
I ain't gonna lie, that bitch was fine though.
Exactly. I was just gonna say, I've driven mad minivans on road trips, rentals, all that shit.
That ain't for me.
I fucking love them. Like when I'm in them and I'm doing the shit,
I used
the
to
ease,
fuck in them
and
all the time.
And I understand the ease and the like. I guess I'm the flexibility. I don't know what the words that I'm searching for with that, but I understand why people fuck with them and get them for large families. But I'm like, listen, it's 4 of us. We all perfectly fit into a SUV with more space and the leg rooms and all that. And we just said, hey, look, it's the look, it's the feeling for me.
I ain't said fuck it yet like that. And I don't think I'm never going to say fuck it.
I said fuck it.
No, I'm talking about fuck it like fuck it. I'm doing the van.
Oh, yeah, no, hell no. You're right.
Oh, okay, another one.
Yeah, I ain't going. Like, bro. I'm not trying to own a minivan. I'm not trying to do any of that shit. But I will say that it's the same. It's the same reason when you have that as a marriage. It's like we decided that we weren't gonna be the minivan. Even if you're a soccer mom, we don't need the minivan for you to be like. I low key
Steve ass Tahoe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I low-key want you to be the sexy mom that come through to everybody, in which she is, like, right now. She go to them games and everybody looking at her, and I'm like, yeah, Like, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I got my trophy wife. You know what I'm saying? I got my like. She's more than that, obviously, but she is like, you know, from like swaggy. You know what I'm saying? Swaggy, like
you just
smart.
gotta.
Yeah, exactly. Like I ain't been with her for like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's that same thing that I feel like that's what we need. That's what's kept us going. It's like, yo, that sex appeal, and like I said, there has been those times where she kind of like, you know what I'm saying, slipped to the mother side. I'm like, hey, you gonna wear that all the time? Like,
ain't no way in hell, like, all this fairy tale shit about like, oh, grandma and granddaddy was together all the time. But yeah, the niggas in separate beds and
she
shit.
walked around with rollers and shit in the hand. I'm like, gee, look.
Nigga. Ain't giving a fuck about us more than him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's like, bro, come on, man. Like, yo, like me and you, we been here before the kids, and we need to be strong together.
My thing.
These kids gonna move the fuck out.
I love, like, the older I get, the more I hear these stories from my grandparents. I'd be like, oh, so y'all was niggas?
Yeah.
I should have known.
Yeah. Bro. Old fools.
I'm like, how the fuck my parents is niggas and y'all ain't? Nah.
Listen. They said the best on Martin. Old fools used to be young fools.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just like the thing of the matter is, like, when we all grow older, like, we all realize, like, oh, my parents was on this. Damn. They coulda, woulda, shoulda. They could have moved this way. They could have did that. They did the best they can. It's all you can amount it to at some point. Yeah. And that's what everybody gonna make mistakes. Everybody don't got the answer.
You have some questions with your OG?
No, I do, but I did, but I like kind of figured it out. It was, for me, it was more realizing, like, and hearing the complaints and hearing her, like, just talk to me as an adult about her shit that's going on. That was like, damn. Yeah.
Every birthday since I've been down here, my mama come down and we get drunk and I just start asking questions.
Yeah.
I'd be like, how this happen?
Yeah,
what
I
with
don't get
that?
drunk with
What
my
happened? Da-da-da. You should do it, man.
No, she don't get drunk. Like, she don't drink like that.
I ain't say she had to get drunk.
No, I drink around her. Like, I don't like getting, like, drunk, but, like,
not drunk.
No, I get
you know what I'm saying.
Like,
some drinks.
Yeah, I had some drinks around her, and I just talked to her, and I'd be like, "Oh, mom, you used to do this." I do that, but it's more so like, you know what I'm saying. I've gotten the real from her. And it was through conversation. It wasn't like asking her directly. Is what
I mean. I'm not like interrogating her.
No, I know.
Like that. It'd be like conversations and shit like that, and then I'd be like, "Oh, well, how did that happen?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, it's even better when, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, my sister will come up and, like, I know how my sister
double team.
Yeah. I know how she feels. And I'm like, so, hey, watch this. So you saying that you actually meant to do this, and it just, like, you know, and we call out on it, and we just,
so you fucked up, right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, and I think that you just realize that they humans and shit like that.
Yeah.
Man. And that even as being parents, you don't always have the answers, and you don't know. Like,
dog.
Now, I will say that, and this is kind of off on some other shit, but, like, I was talking to someone at my gig who, you know, she's kind of like, she's our age, and she's having her first child with her fiance. And I found myself, like, you know, talking to her. I'm like, hey, G, listen, this is about to be the best, like, experience of your life. The gift of, like, you know, being able to raise a child from you. Be you and understand that, like, that you're gonna do the best that you can, and that as long as you have structure. And you have a plan of, like, this is the structure that I want to raise them with. Understand that everything else after that is just you following a structure that you feel is right for you.
I don't want this nigga to do this.
Exactly.
And I want them to do this.
Yeah. Like, because everybody gonna come at you left and right with all their different ways.
Oh, y'all doing that?
Yeah. Like, do it the way that you feel is best for your kid, because all that is going to happen at the end of the day is your kids still going to have some type of
they're going to be fucked up.
Well, not even fucked up, but like reasons to complain and say like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all I wanted to do when growing up was like, I wanted to play every fucking sport, but you know what I'm saying? My parents got me into all these fucking sports except for the one I really wanted to get in. It's like, damn.
Fuck you.
Like, it's always going to be something, bro. Like, it's just going to be what it is.
Shit I did, man. Kiss
There's always going to be like, well, I wish you would have been here a little bit more, or I wish you wouldn't have been so on top of me in this and just let me be a little bit more, grow on my own. It's always going to be something. Just do the best you can.
Because I told motherfucker, shout out to Jared. He was on the show before, guest of the show, bartended at the 100th episode.
Yeah.
He had his kid, and I was like, hey, he came back from leave and all that shit. I was like, how was it? He was like, man, that shit crazy. I was like, yeah, nigga, they just let you out of there with a kid with no goddamn manual. It was like, y'all just gonna do y'all know who I am?
We gave you one lesson on how to change this motherfucker, and one lesson.
We got home, we was like, so it's just us?
Yeah, it's just us. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I guess.
She's crying. In the hospital, they said feed her. Oh, that ain't working. What the fuck? Oh, she wet. You know what I'm saying?
She got gas.
She got fucking gas.
Oh, okay.
She got a burp.
And then both the grandmas here like, yeah, nigga, y'all ain't shit. Like, all right, man. Can't be bought.
Yeah.
Can't be bought. Anticlimactic. Live on a cruise ship for a year. Carnival cruise ship. Can't get off unless for work or somebody dies. It's only for that little stretch of time, a little funeral, a little meeting or whatever. Mm-hmm. Get your ass right back on this fucking boat. Mm-hmm. People can come and visit you. You can't go visit them. For the year, $250,000.
$250,000.
You get to work your job and all that.
$250,000.
Tax free.
So I'm getting money to live on there, but I'm also working my regular job.
You get to do all that shit that come on the boat. Like your room and board is paid for. You and your kids is there.
Yeah.
You just can't fucking leave for a year. Work your regular job.
So, and work my regular job on the cruise ship, or work my
on
regular
the cruise
job.
ship.
Like, I have to work on the cruise ship. I can't just
you work. You work from home, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I can still work my
like if this happened to me, I would have to fucking work on a cruise ship. My wife would be fine.
No, you can work from home.
They are not letting me do that.
But
shit.
What if they did though?
I have to go and leave.
But
if they did?
Yeah. You
fuck
just need the software. You know that you can do it.
Yeah, I'm doing this shit.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I think I would do it too, because I'm like, I wouldn't want to give up my shit for that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Give up your what?
Like my daily job. Like, I don't want to.
Oh no, you get to work your job.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I found
work
that bitch.
my job, not the cruise ship job.
Oh no.
Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, no offense to anyone that works cruise ships.
No.
It's like, for me, I've grown accustomed to not having to do manual like labor. Like, that's a tough job. Like, they live rough. Like, really do on cruise ships. And they live on them for a year and not leave that bitch. So, I'm saying that with respect to them, I wouldn't want to, because I just...
$250, you out?
No. I would if with the fact, under your stipulations, yes. I'm saying if it was the other way around.
Oh, okay.
It was like I had to work, serving the people on a cruise ship.
I don't. It's been like a year of this shit, more than a year. I don't understand where your threshold is on going or not. I be trying.
The thought process, man.
Because I had more money. I had planned on like more money after this. I'm just like, oh, he went.
Like, more money is up from that. For less than $250, then you got me kind of like, is it worth it? Like, I could probably do it for $200.
This nigga full of shit.
Like 200. Man, G, sell the crib.
Damn, I ain't think about that shit. I thought he was gonna rent that bitch out. True. Either way,
I would probably rent it out for sure. But my in-laws, they stay in a basement apartment, so
they coming with you.
We have
to your family.
We have to. They wouldn't want to be on a cruise ship for a year. I mean, they can leave and do whatever.
Fuck, they got going on.
I just don't see them wanting.
They gonna get a job on a fucking ship,
like a motherfucker. They would.
She be like, shit, I bartend.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I either way.
All of me trying to cut grass. That's not funny.
Because this fake grass, right? No, he'll he love him there. Like he'll be trying to do janitorial work. Like,
hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like custodian work.
Just keep him in this section.
Yeah, he'll do it. He'll be like, yeah, I'm cool with this shit. You want to go what? Ah, man.
Yeah, $250. I'm with the shits.
Yeah,
for a year. Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
150.
Nah, just because I can't do my job on the ship.
You can though.
They're not gonna let me.
You know, in this hypothetical, they will.
Oh, in this hypothetical, they will?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 150, fuck that.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100, I don't even know if I would do it. I don't know if it'd be worth it.
Tax-free at the end? I'm flipping that bitch.
True. That is like a decent amount just
like,
to
dog,
be able to grab in the pocket and just...
First of all, I have my job and I'm not paying no bills.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Both of us?
True.
Fuck out of here.
Actually, honey. And then it's like, hey, wifey and the kids, y'all ain't got to stay on this motherfucker.
What do you mean by that before I start?
No, I'm saying like go live go be at home, go be, off the boat, go, because like if I'm the only one that can't leave the boat but they can, yeah, go ahead. They'll want to travel to different places, like wherever the boat is going, but at the same time being able to go get off port and then fly back to Chicago, see family, go do things. Yeah.
You know why? That's not gonna happen.
And I know that you like hoes.
I play You Like Hoes drop.
Oh no. Nah, bro. Like that could definitely happen. Like I think that would it wouldn't even, like I ain't saying like they would come back to the boat. I'm just saying too, it's just like, yo, like I could do that. But 250, that's definitely a done.
Done deal.
Yeah.
Done dada. I know niggas that do that shit for less. I still making my
50,000 in a pack of cools.
Y'all know who I'm talking to. All right, man. Shout outs.
Man, shout out to my wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? Always holding a nigga down. You know what I'm saying? And everything I do is because of you. Shout out to all the black entrepreneurs, black owned businesses out there doing their thing, out there building generational wealth and influencing the rest of us to do the same, and really encouraging all of our communities to come together and build up and bring more black ownership to real estate and to the business space. Big ups to y'all and keep doing your thing. Shout out to you, bro, over here in Whiteface. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga over here looking like a panda bear.
Finna go extinct.
But nah, man, big ups to you, bro. Always doing your thing, man. Putting everything together and organizing it and making this shit run like a well-oiled machine that it is, bro. So, yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to my family. Shout out to best co-host in the world. You know what I'm saying?
He is in his bag.
Also want to shout out sponsor Stogies Tobacconist. Want to shout out Chris from Hitman Podcast, man. Sports out. We need you back, man. We want to shout him out For anybody who ain't see, he's on What's the Word TV podcast. Shout them out. Also want to shout out Dreamers Clothing Line and King O'Deezy. Stacks 100. Shout him out, even though he was talking mad shit because the Commanders beat the Bears the other day on some bull ass shit. I cut that goddamn game off. I was like, oh, we got this bitch.
Nah, nigga, we didn't.
Then my phone blew one up, and I was just like, hey, what the fuck? Anyway, I told him good game. I'm glad I ain't bet him because I was really in my bag. We had just came back from shit. I was drinking and shit. I'm like, yeah, nigga, what's up? But, yeah, man, shout him out. He's still, what do you call it? Concrete Hustle. Clothing line coming out soon. EP Midnight Hours coming out on Black Friday this month. By the time you hear this, November. Also, look up his exclusive interview on the Southern Tea Report, man. The South got something to say. Sax 100 from Harrisburg to Atlanta, a rising star lyrical trap. Other than that, happy Halloween. And we out.
Don't be weird.
This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.